Here the first question is, at a college, the student choose exactly one of tennis, hockey or netball to play. The table shows the number of students in year 1 and year 2 at the college playing each of these sports. So here you can see the table. In year 1, you can see that 16 playing tennis, 22 playing hockey and 12 playing netball. For year 2, there are 24 who play tennis, 18 play hockey and 28 play netball. One student is chosen at random from the 120 students. Event X and N are defined as follows. X is the event that a student is in year 1 and N is the event that the student plays netball. Now the first question is, find the probability of X given N. Now this is conditional probability. Condition N already known. Condition N already known means the student play netball, that is known. Now you can see that like this I have total 40 students. So I know that okay, my selection is out of 40 students only. Now what I have to find? I have to find the student playing netball. Now out of these 40 students, I see that there are 12 such students who play netball. So here I will say that the probability of X by N is 12 divided by, it's 12 divided by 40. Okay, 12 divided by 40. 12 divided by 40. Now 12 divided by 40 is, in decimal if I see, then it's 0.3. 0.3. There is one formula also, probability of X by N. Now we can use the formula as possibility of X intersection N divided by possibility of N. Okay, using this formula also we can get the same answer. Now as table is already given, it is easy for me to understand that okay, probability of X by N here is 12 out of 40. Second question is, we have to find possibility of N given X. Now given X, that means we already know that the student is in the first year. I have to find out the possibility that the student play a netball. Now in first year, if I calculate, there are total 16 plus 22 plus 12, that is total 50 students. Now out of 50 students, 12 are playing the netball. So therefore here my result will be 12 out of 50. So 12 out of 50 is 12 divided by 50. 12 divided by 50 is 0.24. So here the result is 0.24. Determine whether or not X and N are independent event. Now X and N are independent if a probability of X intersection N is same as possibility of X times possibility of N. Now possibility of X intersection N, if we see X intersection N means the student is in first year and playing netball. So I can say that out of 120 there are 12 such students. So probability of X intersection N is 12 divided by 120. 12 divided by 120 is 1 upon 10. Now possibility of if I see possibility of X, possibility of X is, possibility of X means the student is in year 1, it is 50 divided by 120. And possibility of N, if I see possibility of N, that is student play a netball, so I have total 40 such student, so it is 40 divided by 120. 40 divided by 120. Okay, so possibility of N, if you need, then you will add this 12 and 28, and possibility of X, when you need, you will add this 16, 22 and 12. That is the student studying in the first year, and total number of student is 120. So now my selection is out of 120. There is no condition given, so possibility of X is 50 divided by 120 and possibility of N is 40 divided by 120. Now if I see, if I check what is possibility of X times possibility of N, then it is 50 divided by 120 times 40 divided by 120. Now 50 divided by 120 times 40 divided by 120, if we see in fraction, then it is equal to 5 divided by 36. This is 5 divided by 36. So clearly here possibility of X intersection N is not equal to possibility of X times possibility of N. I will say that X and N are independent. are independent event. Independent event means it does not they do not have any relation, like possibility of n is not related in any way to the possibility of x. Now one of the student who plays netball takes 8 shots at goal. On each shot, the probability that she will succeed is 0.15, independent of all the other shots. So here possibility of success is given 0.15, and total number of shots is 8, so n is 8. Now clearly here x follows yeah, here clearly x follows a binomial distribution with your n as 8 and your p as 0.15. You have to find the probability that she succeeds on fewer than 3 of these shots. So we have to find out possibility of x less than 3. Now possibility of x less than 3 will be possibility of either x is equals to 0 or possibility of x is equals to 1 or possibility of x is equals to 2. Now possibility of x is equals to 0 is your 8c0, 0.15 power 0 times 0.85 times 8, plus it is 8c1, 0.15 power 1 times 0.85 power 7, plus 8c2, it is 0.15 square times 0.85 power 6. Okay, so here 8c0 is 1, so 0.15 power 0 is 1, it is 0.85 power 8 plus 8c1 is 8, so plus 8 into 0.15 times 0.85 power 7 plus 8c2. 8c2 is 8c2 time 0.15 square into 0.85 power 85 power 6. So our here result is 0.8948. Okay, so in 3 significant figure I will say that this is equals to 0.895. Okay, so this question number 1, here we seen that your first part, it is a conditional probability, the second part it is the independent event, and the third part is your binomial distribution.